The Union Cabinet on August 24th approved the Unified Pension Scheme (UPS), which will provide government employees with assured pensions after retirement, and it will be effective from April 1st, 2025. So what does the UPS entail? The Unified Pension Scheme promises retirees a fixed pension unlike the National Pension System, and this was one of the major criticisms of the NPS. And here are 5 key features of UPS. Number 1, assured pensions. 2, assured minimum pension. 3, assured family pension. 4, inflation indexation. 5th, lump sum payment at superannuation. So what was the NPS and why was that introduced? The National Pension System replaced the old pension system on January 1st. And this was done in 2004 as part of the centre's effort to reform India's pension policies. Those joining government service after this date were put under the National Pension System. Under the old pension system, pension to government employees both at the centre and the states was fixed at 50% of the last drawn basic pay, like it is in the proposed UPS. In addition, there was dearness relief, which is calculated as a percentage of the basic salary to adjust for the increase in the cost of living. Now, the NPS was introduced by the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government because of a fundamental problem with the OPS, that it was unfunded, which means that there was no corpus specifically for pension. Data show that over the last 3 decades, the pension liabilities of the centre and states have jumped manifold. So how does NPS work and what was the basis for the opposition to it? The NPS was different from OPS in 2 fundamental ways. First, it did away with an assured pension. And second, it would be funded by the employee himself or herself along with a matching contribution by the government. Now, the defined contribution comprised 10% of the basic pay and dearness allowance by the employee and the government's contribution of 14%, which is now proposed to be increased to 18.5%. For government employees, the NPS not only gave lower assured returns, it also implied employee contributions, which was not the case with the OPS. This was what drove the opposition to the NPS. So who can avail of the UPS? Well, the Unified Pension Scheme will be applicable to all those who have retired under the NPS from 2004 onwards. However, employees can still opt to remain under the NPS, but it is unlikely to be beneficial to them.